Russia is grappling with Ukraine in a war with historic consequences. You know that. But what do you know about Russia's latest weapon? A shave, a clean shave, no beards. The Russian army has ordered all troops fighting for Russia to shave off their beards, saying they want discipline, and discipline is a clean shave rather than foliage on your face. And the Russian military leaders believe a clean face reflects discipline. It is in fact, quote unquote, an elementary part of military discipline. Tell me one thing now, do you think facial hair prevents a soldier from being a hero on the battlefield? But Russia's new high command, perhaps a little shaken by Ukraine's resistance, believes that a clean shave will bring glory. It has banned beards. Do you recognize this man? This clean-shaven man is Viktor Sobolev. He is a member of the Russian Parliament's Defense Committee. Sobolev has backed the beard ban with the most bizarre argument. He said that even during the most intense wars, soldiers should find, quote unquote, 15 to 30 minutes to put their appearance in order. Now, I know there is a lot that seems problematic here. Discipline is essential, but surely this means discipline on the battlefield and not discipline in front of the shaving mirror. Maybe the chief of the Wagner group has a point where he describes the Russian generals as a bunch of clowns. If the Russian army is to survive in Ukraine or win the war in Ukraine, it needs the Wagner group. You know, the private military that claimed control of the Ukrainian town of Soledar even before the Russian troops could proclaim victory. If the private mercenaries are making swift gains for Russia, the least that the army can do is stay out of their way. But the Russian commanders are misfiring, and the Wagner chief could not be more furious. You see, a lot of the soldiers in this private army are Muslims, and even if they were not, the question would still be, what business do the Russian army bosses have ordering them to shave? Wagner boss Yevgeny Prigozhin says the defense chiefs are a bunch of clowns. These are his exact words. Prigozhin sees no reason why the Russian army chiefs should be concentrating on glamorization of the army when there are other issues crying for attention. The casualties or the apparent stalemate, just to name a few. The Wagner group is convinced that the beard ban is downright absurd. It is being branded archaism from the 1960s. Now, while the Wagner Group's association with the Russian army makes frequent headlines, here is a support system that is rarely spoken about: the Chechens. Now, I don't know how many of you know this, but the Chechen Republic has its own army. And this army has fought along with the Russian forces in Georgia, even in Syria. When Russia invaded Ukraine, some 12,000 troops were rushed to the front line. Over the last 1 year, the number of Chechens fighting for Russia has only gone up. Now, the Chechen soldiers are mostly Muslim and they are far from happy with this beard ban. Meet the Chechen leader Ramzan Kadyrov. He has been leading the Chechen Republic since 2007. You see the hefty beard that he sports? You see, for the Chechens, growing a beard is about religion. It's not about fashion. And for them, the ban is an insult to Islam and nothing short of a provocation. Kadyrov, in fact, recently said, apparently, Lieutenant General Viktor Sobolev has a lot of free time since he has nothing to do but rereading the military code of conduct. The Chechens are already mad at the Russian military leader because of the losses in this war. When Ukraine reclaimed Izium, Kadyrov posted an angry message on Telegram. We have our men out there. That's what he started that statement with. Fighters prepared specifically for such situations. 10,000 more fighters are ready to join them. If today or tomorrow changes are not made in the conduct of the special military operation, I will be forced to go to the country's leadership to explain to them the situation on the ground. Now, guess what? I'm offering a thought. Could the beard ban provoke dissent, just as the greased cartridges allegedly provoked the uprising against the British rule in 1857? Perhaps that is a comparison through too much distance in time, but the fact is that the beard ban has injured similar sentiments, religious sentiments. And in this fight between religion and loyalty to Moscow's cause, Russia may find itself on the losing end. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.